Hey guys, so in this behind the scenes video, I will be breaking down how I made a video for a local beer company, Greater Good. So I learned a lot from my last Spec ad, the Travis Scott video, especially when it comes time for light-in. So in the Travis Scott cacti video, I used directional light-in right on the can, which really made for really unpleasant lighting conditions. When you're making brand content or a commercial, you really want that brand name to be clear as possible. So that's why this time I really focused on changing up the light-in and made an overhead light-in setup. So all I did was use my big LED light and flipped it downwards and put it as close to the can as possible while making sure the background was lit as well. With this overhead light-in, it really cast a better light, more even light, and it got rid of those nasty reflections. But one light wasn't enough, so to fill in the shadows on the side of the can, I used this mini aperture light and a DIY softbox, aka just a paper bag, and I turned the light on and I just put it at the bottom of the bag, closed it up, and made a really nice soft light box. So when researching the company Greater Good, I noticed they had a lot of nature themes when it came time for branding, especially with like the deer skull, the green, the base of operations has a lot of nature themes. So I really want to reflect that in the spec ad, which is why when I went to Walmart, I picked out a blue post-it board, which reminded me of the blue sky. I really think the blue and the green came together nice and complemented each other. So now when it came time to film the commercial, I really want to get as many different shots as possible. 30 shots of the same can over and over again, I noticed when I was editing, and got really boring. So I tried to mix it up as much as possible, got as much movement, action. So with shot variety in mind, I knew I wanted to get one shot of the beer pouring into the glass. And for that shot, I got the mini light and just set it up right behind that glass, and I poured the beer in slow motion. And in my opinion, I think it's my favorite shot of the entire video. And when I slowed it down, you can really see all the bubbles. It was focused perfectly, thank God, because I was mixing up the focus as I was pouring in, because I only have a few glasses of these beers. They're kind of expensive. So I didn't want to keep buying beer and pouring it in, pouring it out. And as always, for the shots with the beer spinning around, I used a Lazy Susan. This is a new one I got at Walmart. It's a lot bigger than the last one I had. And I just made a platform on top of it. But I noticed when I was spinning the beer around, my hand was not really getting smooth motion. So what I did was just tape fishing line on the Lazy Susan, and I pulled the fishing line as I filmed it, which made a really smooth motion. As always, when you're filming a drink commercial, you want the drinks to look like they just came straight from the fridge, so I really made sure to douse them with water almost every shot. Alright, now when it came time for post-production, I wanted to add a whole bunch of little details. For example, when I cracked open the beer, I found a water spray effect with a black background on YouTube, and all I did was put that on top of this can, so when I cracked it open, it looked like it sprayed out a whole bunch of beer. See the water effect right there. It's very slow, it's only for a few frames. For the end hero shot, when the beer is spinning around, I added a drop shadow just to bring way more life into the video. I actually sent this commercial for the first time off to the company who makes the beer. I haven't heard back from them. They do leave me on scene on Instagram. I won't take it personally, but I hope they enjoyed it. Yeah guys, enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later.